morning, greetings to all. Today I will teach you a topic of life science that is based on our circulatory system. Before discussing today's main topic, I would like to discuss few questions to all of you. So, have you ever seen a water pump working throughout the year non-stop? Yes, it is impossible. But do you know our body have an organ that works throughout our life non-stop? Yes, it is called our heart. So today we will learn that how heart helps in the circulation of blood. So this is our today's topic, circulation of blood through heart, and here we have a chart. This is a section of human heart and it is a schematic representation of flow of blood. So here we have two contrasting colors, the sky and red. Sky color indicates the deoxygenated blood and red color indicates the oxygenated blood. Okay, this is the right portion and this is the left portion of the heart. Now what will happen if the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood mix with each other? Let me explain the term. Oxygenated means blood rich in oxygen. Deoxygenated means blood rich in CO2 or carbon dioxide. So, come to the question. If the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood mix with each other, then it harms the function of our circulatory system and eventually it may cause our death. So to avoid this from happening, our heart has 4 chambers. 1, 2, 3, 4. The upper 2 chambers are called atrium and the lower 2 chambers are called ventricles. Okay. Now we started with the circulation of deoxygenated blood. Okay. So superior vena cava brings the deoxygenated blood from the upper body part and inferior vena cava brings the deoxygenated blood from the lower body parts into the right atrium. Okay. Now from the right atrium the deoxygenated blood moves into the right ventricle by the opening of tricuspid valve. From the right ventricle the deoxygenated blood moves into the pulmonary arteries, okay, by the opening of pulmonary valve. There are 2 pulmonary arteries. Each of the arteries moves into each of our lungs. At the lungs, the purification of blood occurs and the deoxygenated blood is converted into the oxygenated blood. Now, from the lungs, the oxygenated blood, or we can say purified blood, moves into the left atrium by pulmonary vein. Okay. As usual, from the left atrium, the oxygenated blood moves into the left ventricle by the opening of bicuspid or mitral valve. From the left ventricle, the oxygenated blood moves into the aorta. This is aorta, by the opening of aortic valve. Okay. Now from the aorta, the oxygenated or purified blood moves into the rest of our body parts. During the explanation, I have discussed about so many valves. Why the valves are present here and what is their role? The valves plays a significant role in the movement of blood because they prevent the backflow of blood and redirect them into only forward direction. So the valves plays a significant role in the movement of blood during the circulation. So in this way, the circulation of blood is done through heart. Thank you so much.